How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another review on the channel. Like I promised all you guys that we would do a Rio Ferdinand review, and that is exactly what we're going to do today with this 85 rated icon swap choice. Basically, he's costing 16 tokens, and will he be worth saving up for? Because as of right now, there's only 12 tokens available. As of soon, there'll be 24 total. So, in terms of 16, is Rio Ferdinand worth doing? That is what we're going to see today. So, lads, if you do enjoy, you know what to do, man. Bring that hype. Smash that like. Let's aim for 1,000 likes on this icon swap review. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, get subscribing to see all the reviews on the channel and other content as well. Click that bell, boys. Click that bell. Now, in terms of the team, you can kind of see the time period in which I did this review. I've had this waiting for quite a while now just to edit and do the graphics and give you my opinions on the card. So it's when Osimhen, the League On Player of the Month, came out, is when roughly I did review the card. You can see him in the team there alongside Eder Militao. And yeah, we're going to see what he's like in Division Rivals and for Champions and give you my opinions on the card. So lads, let's get into the review. So here we go then, lads. Now, if you do want to get them off the market instead of using your valuable icon swap tokens, which overall I've already mentioned 16 tokens to get this Rio Ferdinand, it's 650 on the Xbox and 750 on the PlayStation. He comes equipped with 6'2" in terms of height, medium to medium work rates, which I was kind of worried about. So you go into the centre backs and normally what I like is medium to high. I want a high defensive work rate to get back, track back, and mark the runners. But honestly, medium to medium was fine with Rio Ferdinand, and I did like that about the card. He's got 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, right foot primarily, and his base card stats look phenomenal. Added a shadow to him, and it boosted it even more. Now, the pace-wise, 84 is great for any centre-back on this game. And with Rio Ferdinand having 83 acceleration, 85 sprint speed, plus 10 on each of those categories, actually even more on the acceleration, because it goes plus 15, I do believe. Lads, it was incredible. He's very fast in this game as Rio Ferdinand, and I did like that about the card as well. 83 acceleration on his base and 85 sprint speed, leads to 84 pace. Shooting, don't do that. He's got 48 shooting. Just avoid it at all costs. Even if they're in the box and you've got a chance to take a shot with Rio Ferdinand, pass the ball. His passing actually isn't too bad. He's got 57 vision, which is woeful. 54 curve, which is terrible. But he's got 78 short pass and 77 long pass. Almost like a worse version of Virgil van Dijk in passing out from the back. But sometimes you need a defender to do that, to link up the defense to the midfield, whether that be a short pass into CDM, whether that be a short pass into the centre midfielder. It's very, very important. And you'll see those in the clips as well. When it comes down to dribbling, he's got 60 agility, 60 balance, and 64 dribbling. Lads, he turns really slow on the ball and off the ball. Sometimes when he pivots to challenge, well, to kind of mark a run and stuff like that, to challenge the opponent, sometimes he can be a little too slow in that, which I would advise, just keep your eye on that. If you don't like that, you don't like that. And if you don't like that in his centre-backs traits, definitely keep an eye on Rio Ferdinand, because you might not like that about the card, because sometimes you can get caught out, especially after his first touch. His first touch actually isn't too bad. It's 78 ball control, but after that, if you kind of hold on to the ball for a little too long, it kind of gets out of his hands, out of his grips, and out of his possession, and out of your team's possession, and sometimes and give up those valuable goals. When it comes down to the rest of his dribbling stats, he's got 81 reactions, which is not too bad for a centre-back. I like higher reactions in centre-backs, but that's not too bad. You're going to see in this review, by the way, tackles, interceptions, passes from the back, and he's attributing to counter-attacks. He's attributing to counter-attacks. He's contributing to the team in order to disrupt the play of the opponent and start an attack. And you're going to see every single one that does play out in the background. When it comes down to the Composure, it's 85. The Composure is very good in this card, and Composure plays a part defensively, don't get me wrong, but offensively it's not going to play any part in Rio Ferdinand's game whatsoever. But again, it does do a job defensively. In terms of that defending then, lads, he's got 83 interceptions, 83 head accuracy, 84 defensive awareness, which is basically marking. It's a different word for that because nobody really knew what marking was about, but marking is literally defensive awareness. Defensive awareness is literally marking. In terms of stand tackle, it's 86, and the slide tackle is 83. When it comes to jumping, obviously he's 6'2" in terms of height. It's not really needed too much in terms of the jumping stats. Lads, he can definitely jump, and his heading is very good in this game. He's got 82 jumping, plus the 6'2" in terms of height. He can out-muscle and out-fight many centre-backs, well, strikers, other strikers in the air, and centre-backs, albeit from like corners or something like that. As, yeah, his stamina 78, you don't need to worry about that with centre-backs. Stamina really is a no issue for centre-backs on this game, and it's always been like that. 19, 18, 17, stamina just really doesn't matter for centre-backs in FIFA. In terms of the strength, it's 85, the aggression's 84. He wins those 50-50s, and he wins those tackles, and he wins those shoulder-to-shoulder challenges. If you put him against, like, at least Mertens is going to out-dribble him, no doubt about that. But should Rio Ferdinand get to grips with Mertens, like a shoulder-to-shoulder, he'll come out with the ball, and there's no doubt about that either. But on the dribble, when someone's dribbling at you, it's very, very, very difficult to maneuver the centre-back, especially if he's going to pass beyond you, and you've got to turn due to the agility of this card. So the agility and balance will be cons with the card, simply because on the ball, the balance makes an impact, because sometimes you can go, like, you know how you turn like 90 degrees, 45 degrees at times? Sometimes you can get on all fours and start doing the dog walk, which I hate. I hate that. That's still in the game from 19, and I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I try to look at the clips, because he did it 3 times to me. I try to find it in the clips, the highlights, and I just couldn't find it, so I do apologise for that. But sometimes he gets down on all fours and just tries to scramble to get the ball back, which it was already in his possession. Why does he need to do that? And why does that animation exist? In terms of the rest of, well, the cons, the agility, when he's going to, like, mark a runner or anything like that, his marking's good, but should a ball come in behind like that, and you've got to turn, you've got your back to the player that's running behind, to get from his back turn to the player to facing the player, it takes a while to do that due to the low agility that he's got. 60 agility, 60 balance, no bueno. When it comes to the pros, though, lads, he's got the pace. He's got the pace in abundance. And especially, especially with the Shadow Chem style, man, it's just, it boosts his acceleration plus 15, that goes to 98. Wow. It pluses the sprint speed to 95. Wow. That's just incredible. It's incredible for any card in this game, let alone an icon of Rio Ferdinand's stature and abilities on this game. He intercepts the ball, he's got good interceptions on this game, and he does get in front of his man more often than not due to the aggression that he's got. The passing is great at times, again, linking up the midfield to the CDM and the defence is something Rio Ferdinand and defenders need to do on this game, because it's all about possession, this game, isn't it? It's not about, like, attacking. It's all about keeping the ball, which I do find kind of boring, but at the same time, it's an effective way to use the ball on FIFA 20. Tackling, phenomenal. That's all I need to say about that. Sometimes he goes in for the tackle, doesn't come out with the ball. That's a flaw in the game. But compare him to, like, a Van Dijk. Van Dijk's going to out-tackle more opponents than a Rio Ferdinand, simply because Rio Ferdinand, he doesn't have as high stats as, like, a Virgil van Dijk. He doesn't have the strength of a Virgil van Dijk, but Rio Ferdinand is still a very good centre-back in this game. He's heading sublime. I don't know what I was going to say there, but it is sensational, his heading, and his aggression allows him to win those 50-50s. So let's get into the overall rating for Rio Ferdinand, and let's see if he's worth those icon swaps, because what you've seen in this review is the tackles, the interceptions, the passes out from the back, the positional awareness of this card. And what you're seeing right now is just the gameplay now, just to show you his kind of positional awareness in game and kind of the positions he does take up on the field. So with that being said, Rio Ferdinand is a good centre-back on this game. He's one of the better icon swaps you can get on this game. Will he bring you enjoyment? No. Does he bring you ability? Yes. So for that reason, his overall rating will be an 8.7, which for a centre-back is very, very good, because he is a good centre-back, and he gives you good links to Kyle Walker and stuff like that, which it's not too bad of a link. It gives you those icon links too, and the English midfielders, even like a Theo Walcott or something like that in a 4-5-1 formation, it would work out if you get 2 strong links. Theo Walker? Don't know who that is. Theo Walcott at the right mids, Kyle Walker right back, and then Rio Ferdinand. It gives you a trifecta of English links. So 8.7, great for the card. He is a good card in this game, but is he worth the value for coins? Now, when I say value for coins on these reviews, I mean literally the coins. 650 on the Xbox, I'd say yes. 750 on the PlayStation, I'd say no. So that's why I'm kind of on the fence. I'd probably say it's like 600 to 650 on both consoles is where I would expect them to be, and yes, it's just where I expect them to be in general, to be honest. In terms of the 16 icon swap tokens, is he worth that? Yes. He is worth it because he's a great centre-back. He brings you a lot to your team, but there is better centre-backs than this guy on the game. Virgil van Dijk. Eder Militao is broken on this game, and I'd argue Eder Militao is better than this Rio Ferdinand, which is... I feel crazy saying that, but I really, really do think that. But Rio Ferdinand, compared to the icons I've used in this game, like Carlos Alberto Capita as a centre-back. Capita is like his nickname or his name when he was in the Brazilian national team, because wasn't he captain or something, Carlos Alberto? But yeah, over Capita, I'd rate Rio Ferdinand better than Carlos Alberto at centre-back. in terms of enjoyment rating, he's getting a 7.2. There wasn't too much to enjoy about this card. He's a hard-working centre-back that does win the ball back, no nonsense, and that's about it. In terms of FUT Champ status, if you're going to do this icon swap, yes, he starts. He starts every single game, and you'll be from here till like February or something like that in your team for the majority of users. In terms of game played, it was 5. He got 1 clean sheet in that time and 0 goals. 7.2, 7.0, 8.4, 8.2, and a 7.6. 1 in Rivals, the rest in Champs, which again you've seen today. In terms of his name, it's Rio Ferdinand. I'm not going to give him a mark out of 10 for that. His icon. Icons have got great links in this game. The similar player would be Hernandez. I think it's Lucas Hernandez. They're quite similar. I've used both on this game for an extended period of time. I've actually used this card more than 5 games. That was the first 5 games I used Rio Ferdinand, but I bought him back since, but I haven't included those games on your screen right now. Simple as that. Like I said, I prepared this a while back. I've edited it and stuff today, but I have played with the card. Since then, I just wasn't recording. In terms of key pro, it will be the pace. The key con will be that agility / balance. The best chem style will be Shadow. Takes him to an 89 rated centre back, and the rest, you're not going to play him anywhere else apart from centre back, are you? In terms of the best icons I've used on this game so far, Hierro would be underneath Carlos Alberto, and have I used any more in this game? I don't believe I have. So Rio Ferdinand comes out on top over Carlos Alberto, like I've already mentioned. In terms of English centre backs, there's not too many great options. So Ferdinand over Sol Campbell, should Campbell ever be used by myself. That's what I'm expecting anyways. Passing, he's getting a 6. Shooting, he's getting a 2. The lowest rating I've given any one of these because he can't shoot for yeah, you kind of get what I'm kind of saying there. In terms of physical, he's getting an 8, and the dribbling is getting a 4. And lads, hope you have enjoyed this icon swaps review. So kind of sum it up. Is you have 16 icon tokens, if you're after them, you won't be disappointed, but you will be limited into what you can get in the future. You won't be disappointed in the card. He's a great card. He'll perform for your team from now to like February or something like that, just till the players and new cards come out, and you get like higher rated centre backs, better meta centre backs than a Rio Ferdinand, but he should do you for quite some time. Yeah, if you're going for him, you won't be disappointed, like I did say many, many times. And I hope you have enjoyed this review and you weren't disappointed. So lads, if you did, smash a like on it. Let's aim for 1,000 likes for this icon swap review. You want to see any more Scream icon swaps, any reviews on this channel, simply let me know in the comment section below. And I hope you had a great day so far today. If I get another one out tonight, I'll get another one out tonight. But lads, smash a like, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I will catch you all next time.